It's your boys. Welcome back. This is the Quick Sixer Podcast. It's your boys, that artist, Drew Paslay. It's 2023. Welcome to the world. Your boy be drinking on it. We were talking about topics a minute ago. I had to, bust out a beer, start talking about some topics. Shout out to that bearded Irish home style. Always good for a good coffee and white. Me and Drew, welcome to Happy New Year, everybody. If I didn't say it, every episode you've heard before, this is the first. We have let's say a stacked list of topics, Drew, that we could pick from. So what we did this.
Oh, D. I love it. That was loud as hell too.
I know. Anyway.
I'm over here. Here, turn that computer sound off so I could.
All right, cool. Stop in that chair. Anyway, yeah, we have a slew of topics. We're doing this new thing where we add a bunch of topics in a note, and whatever happens. We've been adding to it for a little while now, and me and Drew are gonna go back and forth, picking one. I guess you could call it round robin style, but there's no round. It's just back and forth for this one, and then we're gonna pick topics. I'll pick one. Drew picks one. That's how we're gonna do it. Quick sixer, 6 topics, 6 beers. Drew's been sick, so he's not drinking any beers today. So you boys gonna have to pick up the slack.
Yeah, you're gonna drink my share.
I got 3 behind me. I already had.
Dang.
Actually, shout out to Oscar Blues. I just had their Hawaiian Blue Seltzer. I've been doing this thing where I try a seltzer.
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah.
What have you found out about seltzers?
I don't fuck with them. So that's the thing. I've been trying to find one I like, and I don't fucking like them. I don't fucking like them. But shout out to Oscar Blues, because that shit tastes like, I mean this in a very nice way. It tastes like the watered down blue Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like. And the blue giant, not the red giant, like the blue one.
Yeah,
it tastes like that. So shout out to Oscar Blues for that. Shout out to Bird Song, that probably 2020 merch, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's what's up. Shout out to the gold chain.
Shout out that chain. Oh, gold all of my. Oh man, I can't even say half that song.
No, you cannot.
Lots of words than that I can't say.
No.
But yeah, you got that gold on the chain, on the watch. Gold, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff. You boys, I don't know if I'm going to bring this topic up in this episode, but stay tuned. Eventually, I will bring it up. The year in beer in review for 2022 for your boy. A couple milestones in there. Hit my 1,000th beer on Untapped. Pretty cool.
Damn. That boy know how to drink.
Yeah, you do. Actually, year in beer 2022 Untapped, presented by Oscar Blues Brewery. So I didn't even see that, but shout out to them. Anyways, Drew, we'll pick our first topic.
Go for it.
It's a lot of thinking over this break, this winter break, right? It's Christmas, lots of shit that I've been thinking about.
Of course.
And in this thinking, I got to a deeper thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
my deeper thinking was, damn, bro, would you even be able to pass high school now?
Oh,
I don't know.
Dang. You thinking deep and back?
Well, all right. So, put in perspective, I guess I've almost lived I've almost lived double. So you graduated high school at 17, 18, right?
Right.
35 now.
Yeah.
I'm in that age where I could graduate high school again,
Yeah.
like twice. You know,
Mm-hmm.
did once,
Dang.
did it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
did college too. But could I do it now?
Mm-mm.
I don't know, man.
Mm-mm.
Like I
I
was looking
couldn't.
at some shit. Like shit looks hard now. Like not even
Yeah.
playing. Like if you hit me with the algebra right now,
Uh-huh. Bro,
you know,
hit me with long division and I couldn't do it.
ooh,
You know what I'm
ooh,
saying?
you know the steps. Oh damn, damn. Which one you start with, parentheses or quotation, or like
You talk
like
about PEMDAS.
ooh, oh damn, damn, hitting me with the equation. You know them formulas. Damn.
Mine would be so like, yeah, I think maybe if I had a 1 day refresher, I could get back into the maths, but history, nope. Geography, nope. I can't retain stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think this is where my thought was with it. All right. Okay. So I was thinking, I don't know why. Maybe I was alone too long. I was thinking this shit. And I was like, well, what's the criteria? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I uh am I like am I trying to what am I doing now? Like that even relates to high school, you know? Like in everyday life, I think everyone should know this. Most of the stuff you learn in high school, you never use ever.
Yeah.
Sorry to bust your bubble, bud, but we should be learning how to pay your credit card online, how
Mm-hmm.
to buy a house, how to budget for bills,
And taxes.
taxes. Ooh, definitely your boy Drew's case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um, but it's just a weird. It's weird, bro. Like you don't learn these things. How to buy a
Yeah.
car? How fucking stressful is that? How
It was
stressful? You just
stressful.
bought one. You just
It
bought one.
was
How?
stressful. And they were acting all nonchalant like obviously they do that every day, but I
Yeah,
wanted to, I expected a certain level of like acknowledgement of like me not knowing how to do things. So they would
sure.
be more like comforting, like, hey, look, I know it's your first time buying a car or da 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 da.
Was it your first time?
That was well, it wasn't my first time buying a car, but it was my first with my own money.
Oh
I'm signing
wow.
the
Okay.
contracts, like all that stuff.
Man, welcome to
Um,
the club, bro.
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah,
But
I need some we need high schools to have more like life ready classes, you know?
that's what I'm talking about. Like, so I guess that's where I was at because like all of this stuff that you really do in life, you learn probably if you go to college in your college years and beyond, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I was thinking about, I don't know if I could pass high school right now. If like you hit me with high school, hit me with
You
ACT, I'm probably going
you've
to score lower than I did.
I scored low back then. Ain't no way I'm gonna score anything.
You boys like,
The question is, could you pass the GED? Because like
I think so.
that's the only way to see right now if you could pass high school is if you
Can we
pass the
do that?
GED.
Can you just sign up for a GD like
I don't
thing?
know. I don't know. I don't even know how much it costs.
Probably like a couple $100, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know, man. I don't even know if I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess the point of this whole thing is like, what? I mean, the education system's definitely failed us, but like,
Mm-hmm.
that is just a side note. Like, the main note of this is like, do we think we could do it? My bet is no.
Yeah.
So, with that, I'm gonna turn it over. Drew, what's your topic?
Hmm. So it was I want to hear a full reaction because I didn't get a good reaction. Not that I didn't get a good reaction from this, but I want to know now that you had time to process. It was Pat's birthday in December,
Yeah, boy.
and I want to do something special. I know he was having, some people. He was going to do a beer run and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we live in two different states, so I couldn't come and be a part of that.
Is it true?
But I want to do something special, so
And it
I
was.
hop I hopped on Cameo.
Oh,
I hopped on Cameo, and I was like, I was trying to figure out who I could get to send a birthday message to Pat, and it's actually like happenstance because I was actually on Cameo thinking about something else, just seeing who was on there, and I saw
mm-hmm.
P-Rod popped up.
Your boy.
And I was like, oh shit, skaters are on here. So and I thought about doing a
Mm.
P-Rod and I'd be like, yo, this would be funny because Pat has actually met P-Rod a handful of times. And
Multiple, like we've talked, like
yeah,
not even
and
like a thing.
it would have been funny because like I was thinking about like doing a message saying like, hey Pat, you know, so and so I heard you have been saying that we've met a bunch of times. I was gonna like mess with you
That
and
would have
have
been
him
great.
say like I have no idea who you are. And
That would be hilarious. Oh my
but
god.
he was like $500 and I was like, I
Oh
love
my
you, Pat,
god.
but I'm not gonna do a $500 message.
Please tell me you
So
did not spend that much money on Dolan.
no,
Jesus
no.
Christ. Okay.
So I was looking for I was looking through all the skaters and there was a bunch of random like pros on there. Some big ones, some random or whatever. Costin was on there for like $1,000. Like,
What?
yeah, crazy. Yeah, it was weird. But so
That's
anyway,
insane.
I was
Good
looking
for
for
them though, if
Reynolds.
anybody does that.
I was looking for Reynolds. He wasn't on there. I remembered one of your favorite skaters growing up was Dolan. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this is perfect. And it was just like I told him like what I wanted him to say. And I just kind of gave him a little information about Pat. Basically, I gave him information about Pat, and then he sent the message.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what was your reaction to that?
So, all right. So this was super weird. Okay. I've never been on Cameo and I've never explored it. I knew what it was, but I was like, what, honestly, what is this? Like, what am I getting myself into when I saw that it was a Cameo? And I was like, oh, what the fuck? So Drew is getting all weird about it, and he's like, "Hey, like I'm about to send you this shit. Check it out, but I want to see you open it. So like, hop on a Zoom." And I was like, "All right, cool." I hop on. He sends it to me. It takes a minute because this is a video, and I see it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And
Did you recognize who it was from the still?
I did, but I was just like, what is this? Like I thought I had no idea what the fuck you were sending me. So I was like, all right, cool. So I click on it and Drew watches me watch it. And like after I've watched it a few times now, and I sent it to like some people, like, hey, check this thing out. And the fact that they let that dude on that platform is crazy to me.
Bro,
But it's
yeah.
just it's one of those things where like you see a person, and this man is not much older than us, but his face looks like he's 95 years old. Like my man has never not had a drink every day in his life. Like alcohol is not treating him well. And
Damn.
you know, it is
Shouts out to Dolan who said he
shouts
wanted to
out to
listen to the
Dollin. Sorry,
podcast.
bro. Like, maybe we'll bring you on. You can listen to this. I don't give a shit. Like, bro, maybe some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Damn.
But yeah, after watching, I was like, this is super rad, first of all. And like second of all, I was like, like I was kind of trying to like think about the shit he's saying, and it's like it's really weird stuff. Like the whole
Yeah.
thing is weird. It doesn't make. He's like kind of going off on tangents. Like his brain is ping ponging, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you can see it. You can see it in his face. So it's like kind of hard to keep up with.
You
First of
know
all,
what? What's funny is it's like he did pretty much like what I said, but it was all almost as if someone had generated like I don't even know whatever game it is when you just say random words and it just
yeah.
let you form a sentence with it.
Oh,
That's
like
what
an
it
ad
felt like
lib,
he was. Yeah, it felt like he
or
was
no,
doing
that's not the
that.
word.
Whatever,
Yeah,
a Mad Lib or something.
Mad Lib.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It felt like he was doing that with the things that I had sent him, but it was exactly like I knew it was gonna be a wild card asking him to do
Oh
this.
yeah,
Because no telling where he is in the world, how many beers he's had since,
a
and you
lot.
know what? I also have like I gave him a 24-hour time limit, so like I
Oh,
paid for him to have it done in 24, within 24
really?
hours. Yeah.
I didn't know that was an option. So he actually is. I've always heard that he's a very high functioning drunk. So
Hmm.
like that doesn't surprise me, but the things he said in it were like, my
Yeah.
guy. You're like,
So
what are we doing here?
so what I asked him to do, I said, hey, it's my friend Pat's birthday. I just want you to, say happy birthday to him, wish him a happy birthday, and tell him to you know, keep going with the podcast and all this stuff. And then I also said, if you could tell, in spirit of the podcast, if you could tell us any like really crazy stories or like cool stories from on tour, being on tour.
Mm-hmm.
So as you could tell, like from that message, he was doing that, but it was just like there was no connecting the dots. It was
No.
just like he was just like this one time, and he just like started telling random stories,
Mm-hmm.
and they sounded crazy, which he did what I asked him to do, but it was like
Yeah,
no connection of dots.
it was nuts. Like the shit he was saying too was like,
Have you
bro,
heard
should
any?
you be saying this? Like,
Yeah, had you heard those stories before?
no. And I don't think it's like
Anybody
some
has?
violent shit. And I was like, bro, I could make a few calls and double check this info. Like it's not like that far fetched that I could figure out if this was real or not. And
Yeah.
that was the real kicker to me, actually. Because I was sitting there thinking like, because working at a skate shop, you kind of there's people that that could figure that out for you or whatever, like if
Mm-hmm.
it was real or not, whatever was said. And that was definitely something that I was like, should I look into this? Like, this is some wild shit. Like, should I
Yeah.
check into this factual, like, what's going on here? But
And there
I
was
didn't,
one.
because I kind of don't want to know. But like,
Yeah.
it was very entertaining for sure, but like
Yeah.
also at the same time, like equally cringy, like, god, dude, like, ugh.
Yeah.
But amazing, great
Yeah.
gift. Drew gives good gifts, just so you guys know.
I
um
do.
Drew gives good
Uh.
gifts. And yeah, I don't know, man, that
Yeah.
was fucking weird and nuts and
Yeah.
unexpected, but I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah. Well, good.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so now we know the full story on that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's round robin time. Next topic.
um all right, before we go to topic 3,
Mm-hmm. You gonna show a no beer?
I'm going to show another beer, but I need
Oh.
boy Drew to pick 1 through 3.
Oh. No, I gotta go for the two because there's two of us. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. All right, so I might not get to the other two, so I'm going to show them off. We were going to go. We put a wild card in there. It's them Blue Mountains. That that Coors Light.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the wild card. There's also Einstock Icelandic Arctic Lager. Is this good?
Nice. I got a story about Coors Light at some point.
You do? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Drew pick number 2. So we're going with another black can, but not bearded iris.
that Memphis?
This is the Brooklyn Brewery,
Oh.
Brooklyn Lager. Yeah, Amber Lager or whatever. So
Wait, where's
tolerance
it?
is 5.2. Brooklyn Brewery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Straight from New York. I bought it there, and Wayne brought it back for me.
That's what's up.
Woo!
Gotta get a Krisky pop.
Krisky. So in the spirit of not wasting everybody's time, I think we should fly through the next 4 topics pretty hard, because those are pretty heavy topics, the first 2.
All right.
After I pour this gorgeous, this is a good beer, by the way.
I think I've had it before.
I think you have. It's not uncommon to find in the wild,
Yeah.
so go and check it out if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, gent.
Oof.
Okay. I think. All right, so I'm gonna skip down if you're looking at notes for these topics. Damn, look at that curl, bro. My hair right now.
Oh, damn, you look sexy. What's up with that curl, bro?
Damn, bro. What's up?
Yeah,
What's
look
up,
at
bro?
it. Got the wave on it, huh?
Oh shit.
Shit. About to surf on that bitch.
Oh damn. We'll probably explore this more on dropping the needle, but just wanted to give a shout out, also a rest in peace to our girl Lola Gangsta Boo. Just passed away New Year's Day. Age 43. Super sad, super cool chick, pioneer of hip hop. Met her one time, so fucking cool. Yeah, super bummed about that. So shout out to her, pour one out for her, but cheers to her right now. That's not the topic, though. The topic is, I think I may have drank my first good champagne this year. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. And I just went to a champagne tasting. Was it actually champagne? No, it's a champagne. Well, maybe I said wine, but it was a champagne tasting.
Ooh.
Was it champagne from the Champagne region of France?
It was.
Okay, it was.
It
because
was
a lot of people think sparkling wine champagne. They call it champagne.
It was
but
Moet.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was Moet. Also, I had some Bel Air, some Luc Belaire.
Mm-hmm.
That also. So I'll send it to maybe I'll post it in our stories on Instagram. But I found at our local liquor store, me and Meg wanted to do a toast for New Year's. But I was thinking about it, I was like, man, toast, you toast at New Year's, but like at our age, you're probably not staying up past too much farther past midnight, at New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're partying or whatever. And I was like, I'm just hanging at the house. So what I wanted to do was find a smaller bottle, and so we could toast. And then I was like, but also I want to have mimosas the next day, But I don't want this fucking champagne to sit in the fridge all night, and kind of get like,
yeah, it could taste bad.
It get weird,
Yeah.
So, bought 2 bottles. I bought what they call a mini Moet.
Oh.
It's literally a 9-ounce bottle. It says mini Moet on it, and it's just for toasting for 2 people.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, I'm buying this for the toast, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking it. I'm like, okay.
You had to think about it.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't giving me a headache. This isn't bitter. This isn't too bubbly.
Nah, you don't.
This might be the best champagne I've ever had.
Oof.
Then the next morning, I bust out. It's a blue bottle, but of Bel Air, which is champagne as well, from France, and we had that for mimosas, and I was like, And yeah, dude. So I was trying to. I think I might not ever buy shitty champagne again. Never.
That's
I don't
nah.
know.
I feel like
It's it's like having a
once
good
you
steak for the first time.
mm-hmm.
You're like, fuck, it can be like this.
Yeah. It's like the cheap champagne, which is not real champagne, is like getting steak at a diner. You know.
Yeah. Ooh, good
You know what I'm
analogy.
saying?
I like that.
It's like it's
Not even
steak.
steak and eggs though. Not
Nah.
even just steak.
I mean, it is a steak. It is
Sure,
beef,
sure. It comes from a
but
thing.
you know, this ain't no Houston's. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no what's the other place? What's the other steakhouse?
Like
I
Outback or something.
I was thinking something a little more fancy.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Uh,
Like
anyway,
Texas Roadhouse or
yeah,
Brazil,
you know, it's
Texas Day
only
Brazil.
oh yeah, and you know what they that's a whole nother topic. Yes, something it's not no
Some meats
quality
on a
meat.
stick.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, bro, I learned a lot about champagne from that tasting, and we picked one, and you actually learned that like it don't have to be the most expensive one. It is
No,
literally about your palate.
yeah.
And
I mean,
you
that's
know
the
how
same
you were
as
saying
beers too.
like too bubbly, not bubbly enough, like all that stuff, like all of that plays into a factor on certain, types of
Yeah.
wine, you know, how they produce it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how they produce it because you think it's just like a normal ass, you do the wine, you ferment the grapes, all that stuff. But nah, they
Something
bottle it
else.
individually. They put leaves in that shit and they do a whole bunch of other crazy shit to it. And then they pull the leaves out and they recork it. And
What?
yeah, it's like it's weird, bro. Like it takes a lot. Like that's why like real champagne costs so much money. Because or like it's so pricey for the bottle because real champagne is not made like a sparkling wine, like or like a normal sparkling wine. But that's good that you found one. I found some honorable mentions that are not champagne but are made the same way.
Okay.
And I fuck with champagne sometimes for sure.
It's like I don't want to say palate cleanser, but like it's
Hmm.
interesting to have champagne. I feel like champagne is not. You know, it's definitely for like occasions. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not like a. I know some people that drink champagne on the regular,
Oof,
but like I don't think it's a regular drink.
that's not a regular drink. That's a celebratory
Yeah,
drink.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, but they like the bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah,
do their own thing. But I don't feel that way about it. But I feel like through this journey of beers that we've been on for the last however many years, I've definitely found things. It's like very similar. Like you
yeah,
find stuff you like, but you also find, I don't know, me and you particularly have been to places where they told us all about like how they made beers and like how like certain things they did and like it kind of flew over us like we're like
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But looking back on it, I realized like after having so many different kinds, I realized like, oh yeah, this is definitely why this tastes like that.
yeah,
Certain ingredients, certain ways you do it. And it's not even like necessarily from research, like maybe from, if you count drinking stuff, research, but like it's it's weird, man. It's the same as food. I understand why like they kind of group them together almost like food and beverage or whatever.
mm,
It's it's very similar, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm glad you got to do that tasting though. Was it for a reason?
Um, there's a bottle shop next to where we live, and we always see that. Well, the wine room, like where they have a little bar in the back, like it looks like a convenience store when you walk in,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is a wine cellar area for the wines, and then behind that
That's
is
cool.
a bar, like a little bar.
Oh wow.
And it's been closed, since we moved here because of COVID. And then they finally opened it up for tastings and like a bunch of other stuff. And Catherine
Nice.
found out that they were doing the champagne tasting right before New Year's, so we signed up for it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
That's the cool thing about disposable income. Like you would never do that, struggling to pay rent and shit in college or whatever. Like
Yeah.
never. That wouldn't even be on the radar of shit to do.
No.
And like now, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for some like
Yeah, life
random
experiences, bro.
drinking experience. Like whatever. Um,
Bro,
love that.
I did find out that California California thinks of me as middle class.
Oh damn, really?
I actually got like a not a tax
A letter in
refund
in
thing.
the mail? Like, bro, you
It
middle class now.
yeah, basically, bro. And it gave me like help. Like it gave me a debit
What?
card. It was like,
What?
yo, you're middle class. Here's a part of this relief thing, whatever. Here's seven
For
hundred
what?
dollars.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was just some random like relief thing for Californians, and I guess who are considered middle class, and I guess maybe lower class gets more. I mean, I don't know like what it is, but I was like, damn, Cali,
Damn, you
I
guys
thought
getting
I was
free money out
balling.
there. I got like a sneeze. I'm like trying to keep in.
Just sneeze it out, Bree.
It's not coming. It's just like it's in here.
Oof. Yeah,
Anyways, um, that's insane.
yeah.
That's so cool though. Like, well, what's your honor? Do you remember them off the top of your head? Like your honorable mentions?
Uh, no. What was the? I think I have a picture of it. If I do, I could say it real quickly, but if not, I do not remember what they were called.
If he does, maybe we'll share it on the stories for Instagram. So, anyways,
Yeah,
shout out to Champagne. It's fire if you play with it right. I think
yeah,
like if you have some good shit, shout out to you. Also, if you can find the mini Moet bottles, so a normal bottle of Moet is like $75, right?
yeah.
$100, depending on
Mm-hmm.
where you're at. The mini junts are like I think 15 to 20. And I mean, safe to say,
Mm.
there's only like 9 ounces. You're literally only getting a toast out of this. It's
Yeah,
not like you're drinking this. So you're
right,
paying for the moment. You're not paying for the drink, really.
right.
Um, but I would say if you can find it, I think it's good for an occasion. Keep that shit on hand. I'm
Yeah,
thinking about going to pick up another one just to have. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
It's good to pop out. You know, that's the so like Catherine drinks wine. I just
yeah,
drink Stella, basically. It's all I
I
drink.
know.
But I got her like 1 year a Coravin, and it's one of those like
Okay.
wine needle things that you press in, it puts gas in, and it pours it out so you don't have to cork it. You don't have to like pop the cork out. And so basically it seals back up so the wine stays good for longer.
Oh, okay.
Uh and I
That's
think like
cool.
I don't think you could do that for champagne or anything like that, but
No, probably not.
it's definitely like it's definitely something to consider. I mean,
Yeah.
because you want that you don't want to just waste a bottle of wine, especially
That's what
like
I'm
if
saying, dude. You
you're getting
can't
like
be
a
wasting it.
$30 or more. Like
Ooh.
you don't want to like
Middle class or
yeah, this
what is
one's
this?
fun,
What is this? Shit.
we don't buy anything but alcohol, so
Ooh, no one does. Let's be real. All adults only buy alcohol. Like that's it.
yeah.
Like
Uh,
alcohol and lunch meat. That's it. That's all we buy. We're just making sandwiches and drinking. That's it.
yeah.
But yeah. Mm. Mm, mm,
Uh,
mm. Shout out to Brooklyn Brewery. They don't miss, bro. They don't. We actually last year, was it last year? Shit. Might have been last year. Um go back if you're listening to this, go back and check out. We did a Britney's Brew review, I think early last year, probably. Maybe January, February, maybe exactly a year. And I brought back some stuff and gave Brittany some stuff for a review. And it was her highest review ever. It was a
mm,
5.0 out of 5.
mm-hmm.
And it was a stout,
Dang.
which is, bro, I had one the other night. I just want to like bring this up randomly, but
Yeah.
actually, I'm going to give him a shout out because, like, this shit was surprisingly fire, and I don't want to I put it on the stories already. So if you're following us on Instagram for Quick Sister Cast, check it out. But it was
That's what's up.
Untitled Art, the Affogato Ice Cream Pastry Stout.
Oh, okay.
Had it 2 nights ago. Yeah, it's definitely, well, as of recording this, but this thing is an 11% stout, and when I tell you, Drew, I know you don't like stouts.
I
When I
don't
tell
mind them,
you, but you're not you're not buying a stout.
no.
When I tell you that this thing tasted like an ice cream float, I'm not fucking around.
Oof.
Like an ice cream float with like Hershey's syrup in it.
Dang.
I was like, what is this, man? It was wild. I scored that shit hella high. Go and check it out, you boy, on Untap. See what I scored it. But it was, I was so surprised. Because, like, I like Untitled Art. They're a great brewery. But, like, this one threw me for a loop. I was like, wow, this is really good. And I drank it really slow. Oh. That night, I think I only had maybe one other beer the whole day.
Yeah.
And but this one I like savored. It was crazy. Yeah, shout out to the Untitled Art. Anyways, Drew, Flicky Flop, what's your top?
Oh, Flicky Flop, what's the top?
Yeah, bro.
All right. Is it the final top or is it?
Let's do two quick ones. I think we're gonna end on 5 topics, but maybe whatever.
All right. So something's been on my mind recently.
Ooh, hit me with it.
Did you hear that?
What?
That's my that's my grocery order.
Was it? My alarm just went off for dinner, so like we're good. Come on. What's on the mind, bro?
Let me just make sure. Here, I want to talk about AI, artificial intelligence.
Ooh, okay. Terminator 2 AI, or what are we talking about?
Let me just make sure they're not at the door, and I'll be right back.
You got it. Oh, okay. So while Drew's gone, I'm gonna talk about a few things. So preview or my year in beer in review that we do annually for a quick sixer and on Untapped, presented by Oscar Blues Brewery. So I'll give you guys one stat. I'm up 77 beers from last year.
Dang.
So that's 579 beers checked in 2022. 502 checked in 2021. So that's a little preview of the annual year in beer in review that we will be doing at some point. I don't know if Drew will be on it, but we're going to be doing it. I might even be doing it just by myself. I don't know. But it's your boy. Drew wants to talk about AI, though, and how it's going to kill us.
Damn.
Let's go.
Artificial intelligence. So this is I'm going to tell you the story of how this all got started, which is even freakier than the actual stuff.
Okay.
So I was playing a video game, and guys talking to me said he was talking about AI, like literally hasn't even been, literally talking to me about AI in a game.
Creepy.
And I was like, whatever. And he's like, man, what is it? When is AI going to make us obsolete as like video editors? Like, when is it going to be where it's basically going to take over our jobs and all this stuff? And I mean, I wish they could come up with some kind of AI that could help us like move things along or whatever. And I shit you not, I just listened to his I listened to him and I was like, yeah, that'd be crazy. I didn't say anything about it, nothing. So then, the next day, my YouTube algorithm was all of the homepage was AI for filmmakers, AI video editing, AI this, AI, and I was like, I didn't even
Whoa.
say anything. I did not even say anything. Like, so like the game heard him talking to me and
What
then
game? What
reported
game
it
is this?
as Pop One.
Okay.
So it's a part of
So you're
Meta. So
in
it's Facebook.
VR anyways, and
Yeah.
that's creepy, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna look at this video. So I saw this video of all of these things that this guy was saying, like, hey, look, I know AI is scary, but you can use these programs to help you out in video editing. It can actually do stuff for you and you can utilize things.
Okay.
Bruh, some of this shit I was testing out, I could not believe.
Really?
Like, all right, so there's this one, I'm gonna just rifle through them, and we don't have to talk about it much longer than this unless you want to. But there's this one program called Chat GPT, and you can literally type in any prompt, any question, any thought, any like whatever, and it will comprehensively give you like a conversation back. Like it'll say, like, for example, if I said, hey, I want to come up with, or can you come up with a slogan for a podcast about beers where two guys are talking about beers and topics and stuff like that, it will give you in a matter of a second 10 slogans.
Do you
I
have
could
this
say,
installed?
yeah, bro, I'll do it right now.
Please do it right now. I want
All
to
right.
hear it real time
Okay, so I'm gonna
because this
say,
is super intriguing.
can you
Bro,
come up with a slogan for a podcast about beer that's called Quick Sixer? All right, now it's typing right now. 6 quick sips for all your beer cravings. Get your fix with Quick Sixer. 6 beers, 6 stories, 1 Quick Sixer podcast. Find your new favorite brew with Quick Sixer. Quick Sixer, making happy hour even happier. Join the Quick Sixer crew for some frothy fun.
Oh, I like that one. Damn,
That
bro. Hold up. Your boy is damn AI. I'm just telling you right now. Because
yeah.
I've said half of that shit on here. All right. Your boy is smarter than AI. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn, I know you are.
Actually, screenshot that shit, send it to me, boy. I like those. I like the frothy one. I would have never thought about that. But
Yeah. Bro, it's just
that's
wild.
wild.
And like I'll put it in the chat. It's crazy because I that was one sentence. I just typed in one sentence.
That's nuts, dude.
And so like I used it a couple times and I've actually used the results for an Instagram post. So I was like, because I did the same thing for the nonprofit that I work for. I was like, I wonder if it could help me with marketing stuff. So I was like asking it marketing questions, bro. It came up with the whole year plan, marketing plan for
Are you
fundraising.
serious?
Yeah. I was like,
That's
what
kind of creepy, bro.
it is really creepy. So that's one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I'm gonna give you a highlight on one or a couple. So
Okay.
all right. Giggle Pixel's dope. They do basically they can take like videos that are like really pixelated and stuff like that from like low res
90s, yeah.
whatever, and they can make it look like HD. It's crazy. Let's see what else
I
is
saw a
there.
post about this shit recently.
All right, so this is a good one. This is something that we should think about.
Okay.
Adobe Podcast.
What?
So you can take audio. And I mean, it can be the shittiest. And I tried it. And I'm telling you, dude, it is insane. One of my interns from a long time ago was filming our CEO, and the mic did not record. So we had to use camera audio. And the camera audio, there's all kinds of noise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I put that in to this Adobe podcast.
Yeah.
Bruh, it sounded like she was in a recording studio. Like it literally sounded like she was talking in a mic like this. And she was yes. And I could not believe it because there's so many different things
Is this
that
an Adobe product?
Yeah, it is. It's a beta, so it's not a part of the Creative Cloud. You have to
Yeah.
use it in the web browser. So
Wow.
anyway, so
What's
there's
it
that.
called? Adobe Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
look
there's
it up.
that.
We're gonna drop.
There's
Actually, we're gonna drop this episode into Adobe Podcast, so you
oh
can check it
damn.
out.
We can get that clear sound.
Yeah.
Uh there's there's one of these, I think it's Descript or Wisecut, I can't remember, but one of them you can do all right, let's just say you're um it's the same company that does, like, if you want to do an Obama voice, like a deep
Mm-hmm.
fake,
Yeah. Yeah.
you could do that. But I was looking into it and I was like, well, shit, it you can give it your voice. Like, you can give it your voice, or like a voice of, like, let's just say I'm doing a documentary, and the guy is like, I'm editing him down, I'm editing all the things he's saying, but he messes up this one sentence and I need him to, like, I need to correct it.
Yeah.
I could like send his whole interview into this app and then type in what I want him to say. And then
That's
I can
creepy,
take
bro.
the audio and put it in my video.
Well, that's creepy.
It is absolutely insane. And I just, that's wild. Anyway, so the last one that I want to tell you about, which is not necessarily for my workflow or anything that I'm doing, but it's just really cool. I think it's called Doll-E. But there's a couple different versions of this. I think
Okay.
Midjourney might be one. But you can type in um anything similar to how I did the Chat GPT. You could do anything. Like, let's just say I want a Picasso style picture of a monkey riding in a red car, and it will create a Picasso style picture of that. Like, you could literally tell it anything and it will generate.
What's this called?
I think this one's called Doll-E. Dall.
D
Dal.
O
Let me see. Dall.
DALL.
Dall. Let's see. I think yeah, I think this is the one
Two
I've used.
Dally
Yeah,
AI.
yeah, that one.
Oh my god,
So
this is wild, bro.
yeah,
Shit. Okay.
let me see. Yeah, this is OpenAI, and if you look at it, like, somebody said, an armchair in the shape of an avocado, and it's like the freaking armchair in the shape of an avocado. Like, all right, I'm gonna
That's
do
nuts. Type in
um
this. Type in this. I wonder if
all
it
right,
can find people on the internet. Type
yeah.
in type in Drew Pasley and Pat Artus drinking 69 beers.
Here's while on while recording a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Did it do it?
It's working.
Did
uh
it do it?
okay. It oh, it's weird, dude. Here, let me see if I can here.
Hold on. I'm
Okay,
gonna
it's
give
not
you. I'm gonna give you. You can share it. You can share it to the video if you want.
okay. So they didn't find us,
Okay.
but this is what they found.
What the fuck are these mutated humans? What is going on? Oh my god. Why is there microphones in the beer? This is insane.
Yeah. So obviously, if I say Picasso painting of two guys drinking beers, recording a podcast. Let's see.
This is nuts, dude.
Yeah. It doesn't look like Picasso, but
I kind of
it's
love
close.
it though.
It's close. Like that's our new logo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all
That's incredible. Love it.
Anyway, yeah.
Love it.
So there's just a bunch of wild stuff. It's so crazy. It's mind blowing. And I've decided I'm gonna keep my enemies close. I'm gonna keep AI close to me. Okay. So like when I know that it's going to fuck me, at least I'll be aware.
At least
that
you'll be able to enjoy it when it does fuck you.
Oh damn! Put some lipstick on me before you fuck me. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have to think it there. Oh my god, love that though. Anyways, this is the first of the Quick Sixer podcast for the year 2023. Appreciate you keeping it with us. We're gonna be getting faded all year for you. So it's been you boys, Bad Artus, Drew Paslay. We out.
Bow.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do? Not even the bow. Not even the bow. Just fucking. You ready for it?
You gotta hit that. You gotta share this audio though.
Oh my god, I'm gonna share the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to hear.
You trying to hear? Oh, hold on. Damn, bro.
Damn. Restart.
This you motherfucking boy.
The high fidelity, you know what I'm saying?
The high fidelity. Anyway,
that's what's up.
We out.
Bow.